I'll outsource when I need it. Right now I'm managing okay, so I'm just gonna keep doing it myself. Trust me, if you are always making excuses for why you can't outsource, or you're always waiting until the conditions are perfect for you to outsource, you will never outsource. So commit to outsourcing, period. Unconditional commitment, regardless of how much money, time, or training you think it's gonna take. Hey, Courtney Sanders here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new to me, I'm a full-time online life and business coach, as well as wife and mom. I wear all the hats and do all the things, but I do it because I'm passionate about helping you turn your success story into a 6 or even 7-figure online coaching brand. And part of how I do it all is through outsourcing. Yes, I talk a lot about outsourcing on this channel. I am unapologetic about that, especially as a busy wife and mom, 2 small kids. I'm outsourcing right now as I'm doing this video, right? I'm working here with my videographer. I have a video editor that's gonna take these videos and edit them. My nanny is here watching my daughter. Soon I'll be picking up my son from school. It's all the things. This is how I manage, and I have outsourced from the very beginning. So at this level, I outsource, a lot of things, but when I was just getting started, I outsourced a few things. But I'm glad that I got comfortable with outsourcing even way back into 2014 and 2015, because it really laid the groundwork and paved the way for me to grow my business really without a lot of resistance, by knowing what to outsource and when it's time to definitely outsource. So if this is something that you have been interested in, you need to outsource, you're doing too much, you're like, man, if I could even just get a virtual assistant or a graphic designer, it would make a big difference in your business. You are in luck, because in this video, we're gonna talk all about how you can get started in outsourcing in your business. Okay, the first key to outsourcing in your business is actually not outsourcing, but knowing your value, meaning knowing what is it that only you can do in your business. So oftentimes we wear many hats as CEOs and as online brand builders and coaches and experts and whatever you want to call yourself, but there's a difference between tasks that maybe you're even good at doing, or just tasks that you do, and tasks that really only you can do, right? So I know in my business, some tasks that only I can do is only I can really come up with my own content, right? I'm the one coming up with these topics and presenting them to you. My team helps. They do look at your comments and bring me different ideas, but ultimately I'm the one that is not only coming up with the content ideas, but actually sharing my thought process and my philosophy with this content. Maybe over time, this will be something that I outsource. I don't know. Never put it past, my future self, who knows? But for now, this is something that only I can do, right? In terms of coming up with my actual coaching programs, I have hired an instructional design team that helps me organize and set up the programs, but they don't come up with the programs. I come up with the programs. I'm the one that has the expertise on the program, and they're the ones that have the expertise on learning design, and then they, structure it accordingly. So you want to look at everything that you're doing in your business and saying, what are some things that I do just because I like to do them? What are some things that I do because I need to do them because I don't have anyone else to do them? And then what are some things that I need to do because I'm the only person that can do them? Once you get clear on that makes it a lot easier to identify what it is that you can actually outsource. All right, the second thing that you need to do if you want to start outsourcing in your business is commit to outsourcing, right? This has to be a commitment. And I say this has to be a commitment because oftentimes there is a fear or a contingent commitment for outsourcing, meaning I'll outsource when I need it, or I'll outsource when, I need more time, but right now I'm managing okay, so I'm just gonna keep doing it myself. Or I'll outsource when I have time to train somebody, or I'll outsource when I have more money. Trust me, if you are always making excuses for why you can't outsource, or you're always waiting until the conditions are perfect for you to outsource, you will never outsource. So before you outsource, it's so important that you make the commitment that from this day forward, you are going to begin the process of outsourcing your business, even if that takes place over time. So oftentimes we get so frustrated about all the balls that we're juggling and all the different things going on in our business that we wish that we could just immediately outsource everything. Like, I just don't want to do anything. Everybody take it over. I'm walking away, right? Obviously, that's completely unrealistic and not something that you can do, but you can outsource one thing, and then after that you can outsource 2 things, and then over time you'll look up and you'll see there are quite a few things in your business that you have outsourced that gives you more freedom, more margin, and more ability to have strategic time to think in your business. But this never would have happened without that commitment from the outset. So commit to outsourcing, period. Unconditional commitment, regardless of how much money, time, or training you think it's gonna take. Okay, so now let's get into actually outsourcing. How do we decide what tasks we want to outsource? Who are we going to outsource it to? Well, to start, you want to look at the tasks that take most of your time. So these are the category of tasks that we are going to start to outsource first. Now, you're not going to be able to outsource everything on that list, but you want to write down what are all the tasks that I'm doing right now that are taking the most time for me, that are taking most of my time. This is really important for you to get clear on because, again, you want to outsource these first because the goal is to free you so that you can work more on your business and less in your business. And I talk about that in my video all about how to know if you're ready to start building a team. But again, you got to get clear on what is taking the most time for you. So maybe over the course of a day or a week, just start tracking what you're doing, start tracking your time. How are you spending your time? And then over the course of a few days, you'll have a little list written. You could do it in a spreadsheet. There's software like Clockify, which is a free software that you can install on your web browser, and it will help track your time. But once you have a good sense of how you're spending your time for the course of a few days to a week, look at all the things that are taking the most time for you and then ask yourself, which of these things can I delegate? All right, I have more where that came from, but first I want to hear from you. What are some tasks that if you could delegate them right now, you absolutely would? Share in the comments below. All right, once you've identified all the tasks that are taking most of your time, now you want to go through that list and start to mark out the tasks that you absolutely hate. I mean, like, oh, if I never had to do this task again, it wouldn't be too soon. Any of those tasks, like highlight them, asterisk them, like do whatever you need to do, but mark those tasks because this is gonna help you identify the priority that you should be putting on tasks that you should be outsourcing, right? So we know that our general high priority are any tasks that are taking a lot of our time, but the high priority within the high priority are the tasks that we absolutely hate. You wanna run a business that you love, that you enjoy. This is gonna give you inspiration and help you come up with creative ideas and again, be that magnetic, charismatic leader that your clients are, following you for, and that they are getting your inspiration because you are this type of person. So you need to make sure that you maintain that by keeping things off your plate that just drag you down, make you depressed, and that you really just don't want to do. So of all the tasks that take the most of your time, highlight the ones that you absolutely hate because those are some great candidates to start outsourcing right away. All right, so you've got your list of tasks that take the most time, and then within that, the tasks that you absolutely hate. Now I want you to look in these tasks that you absolutely hate, and I want you to ask yourself, which of these tasks am I just legit not good at, right? So maybe there's some tasks where you're like, oh, it takes a lot of time, and I don't like it, I can do it, but I can do it. What are some tasks that you just like, not only do you hate them, but you're just not even doing them well either, right? Maybe you're tracking things on spreadsheets, but you're not really a spreadsheet person. Maybe it takes you a long time to do graphic design. You hate doing graphic design, and then you're not even good at it anyway, right? So hopefully you can see we're trying to triangulate the tasks that we should be getting off your plate right away, right? The tasks that take the longest time, the tasks that you absolutely hate, and then within that, the tasks that you're not even good at. Any of the tasks that meet all three of those criteria, those are the prime targets that you want to be identifying in order to get off of your plate. So those are the things that you need to outsource right away, even if it's just 1 or 2 tasks to start. All right, I hope you enjoyed this video, but I know one question that you might have is, where am I gonna find people that I can actually outsource these tasks to? I'm glad you asked because I actually have a free outsourcing cheat sheet resource that you can access right now that shares where I get different virtual assistants, even where I find interns, all the resources that I use in order to outsource different things in my business. Go ahead and click the link below in order to get access to that so you can start finding people that you can start delegating these tasks to. All right, thanks so much for watching. I hope you liked it. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want even more where this came from, make sure that you are subscribed to my podcast, The Courtney Sanders Show. And if you can't wait till my next podcast episode or my next video, make sure that you are following me on Instagram. It's CourtneyLSanders on Instagram. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.